I only have about 10 minutes, so I'm going to get directly into this, and then it'll just be a video, like, you can watch it. I want to talk about Derek Rose. Oh, I got to change the title to this. Um, I put Global Witness in the title. His channel name is Willing Witness now, so that was a mistake. He hasn't really been uploading any content, though, so I haven't been looking at his channel, or I just remembered that as I was saying it. But he was talking about something with Donut. Anybody watches Donut's channel? You know, I'm talking about he did this stream with Donut yesterday. Derek Rose did, the Willing Witness, and he told a story that I've never heard before. I've never heard him talk about this parasite that came out of his rib. I think I heard him mention it before, but he never went into description like he did that I saw. And I've been subscribed to him for well over 4 or 5 years on YouTube. I've been subscribed to him since he pretty much right after he got on YouTube. I got people walking all around the car. That's why I keep looking around. I'm sitting in a parking lot waiting to work. It was strange at first. Whenever I first heard him say like this thing came out of his side, the dog pulled it out of his side. It was like, like this big like worm like parasite, this big thing that the dog had to like fight with to kill it, and it was translucent and it had like a human face on it. That just sounds like a movie script to me. But what if that shit happened? Like what if Derek had that come out of his side? And he's totally convinced. I don't think he's lying or acting. Like he's totally convinced that every single one of us have this thing somewhere on our bodies or on our sides or something. Listen, there's something. I don't want to think that I got like some big parasite in me or something like that. But there's something tapped into the operating system here that's not my own free will, not best serving myself or whatever. I mean, there are traits throughout the day and especially at night, and it seems to be powered up more by like certain types of moon cycles and stuff, that there's something in me that definitely, it. I mean, you guys, like the raw steak video is not like it's not like it is like a video for the internet, but it's not like a rare thing. Like I could tell that everything we eat is dead, so I'm always like, it doesn't even matter. Like I could eat like I could eat so much that I could like burst my rib cage open in my stomach, but the part inside, like I'm always going to be hungry or thirsty, but it's like a different kind of hunger or thirst. Like there's no water or food on earth that fixes it. And I'm not talking about like a spiritual hunger or a spiritual thirst like Jesus's parables or anything. I'm talking about a literal, and it can be quenched a very tiny bit by eating something while it's still alive or while it still has some sort of life in it. I mean, I know that's weird, but it is true. It is true. And this is just strange to me. Now he's saying the dog pulled this thing out of his side. He shows in the image of this got like this gaping hole in his side. At least it looked like a hole to me, but he um he said it had like a human face on the top of it, and that the dog really had to fight with it to kill it. And he's convinced that I just wanted to know if there was anybody. I only have about 10 minutes before I got to go into work here for a minute. But I just wanted to kind of document and say, like, I'm not laughing at him, and I'm not saying that it didn't happen. And I feel like he's not like acting or pretending. I feel like that. I could be wrong, but I feel like he's telling a true account off of memory. So, a lot of things that Derek spoke about in his old videos like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, whenever it was, um, they he would have his own like revelations, and then whenever I would hear his like relaying of the revelation, it would make pieces fall into place for me. And it was always in ways that I couldn't describe. That's why I always was making such kind of what appeared to be like off the wall, crazy kind of videos and just out of the blue and not making sense. But really, it was just my way of interpreting the uninterpretable, or however you would say that. There are things that we can dabble our consciousness into that are unutterable. Like they really are unutterable. There's no way that you could take words, especially in the English language, and explain it to somebody else. These are planes of existence. They are states of being. They're, but what it is that there is these assorted supernatural beings and entities and stuff that are all right around our color spectrum and our light spectrum and what we can see with our eyes. And they're picking and prodding and they're influencing, and they are there, and there are many different kinds and stuff. And it is very possible in my brain to understand one of these things could have found a way through science, through truly understanding like how elements and just like how the composition of like this, like the 3D, all of it, like the composition of it, of the carbon, to manifest into something that could inhabit the human body and grow into developing to tap into the operating system, the mind, the thoughts. Once you control, or once you have enough influence in the thoughts, you then are reaching into the behavior and the actions they are influenced in. So then the reality itself can be manipulated by the entity that has manifested a vessel for itself to inhabit the human body. I have to go into work. I just wanted to know if anybody watched it. So comment if you see this. If you see this, I'll change the title at some point. But if you see this, let me know. And if you didn't, go watch it. Go watch The Willing Witness. Derek Bros yesterday he did a stream with Donut, and he's talking about something that could be real or could not be real. It could be whatever, but something is affecting me. I would like to think there isn't some big old parasite with a human face in my side, but I don't hear other ideas and stuff, and I don't like hearing stuff like that. I just can't see it. Like it's just these spirits, and you got to defeat them and all this stuff and everything like that. I don't want to fight like these spiritual fights and all this stuff anymore. I want to eradicate what doesn't serve me. I want to eliminate it. I want to destroy it. I want to eradicate it. So, in order to do that, I just need to know what it is. Let me know in the comment section if you've seen Derek's stream. It's interesting stuff. If anything else, it's worth listening to. If you ain't got anything going on, put it on, listen to it. Him and Donut, they have interesting discussions. So I suggest it. I'll try to get the title of this changed from Global Witness to Willing Witness, because he did change his channel name and I forgot when I started this stream. And I'll also copy the link from Derek's stream and it'll be the only thing in the description of this live stream, this video here. So if you want to go straight to it, click the link below. If it's not there, then I just didn't do it yet. But that's all. I appreciate y'all. Leave a comment. Stay up.